welcome to the Age of Listening channel. We're going to be looking at the symbolism of red, and it's quite exciting, and what it means in the cards. We're going to do the symbolism of the yellow backgrounds next, and I can't wait because it's going to be super exciting, because it will blow your brain. But just to newcomers, to explain, the reason why I look at symbolism is because societies like the Order of the Golden Dawn hide knowledge and understanding about energy and resources, not just spiritual things but metaphysical things within the cards, and I like to know what they're hiding, so you know that's why I do it. It's not that I'm a follower of it, but I want to get to the root. But also it's a great way to memorize the cards. Now yeah, that's the homework done. So what does red mean? Well, I can't start until I've expanded again on the Hierophant card. You see, within these societies, red means, or rather 5 means death to enemies and defense. I'll say that again. Death to my enemies and defense from them. And that's why when you look at 5s, you see death to my enemies and defense. Death to my enemies and defense. And this is why I said with my white and grey explanation, which is why he's kind of got a white background with flecks of grey in it, and why there are red, kind of red liquid coming out of 2 of the cups. This guy is feeling numb because of the white and the grey. He's feeling numb. There is nothing there left for him. He knows it. He's defeated. But there are 2 behind. So there's new choices that can be made. All is not lost, and possibly partnerships. But he has lost power. So moving away from that then, because I want to move on. But it needs to be said, and that's why when we look at people in churches and various different denominations, when they wear red, they're actually talking about leadership and control. Because with leadership and power comes this self-confidence and strength behind it, and the very fact of power and leadership becomes, you know, brings its own action. But red is often talked about as love and passion, you know, that sort of love and passion, and actually it very rarely exists in this deck, apart from sort of a few minute places. So those would be the Chariot card, which I've got my reds here, which is the Chariot card, which is the sexy symbol that is below here, pretty much in the middle of sexual energy, and then the passion that's within the 3 of Swords. So with the 3 of Swords, if you took away the clouds and the rain and just had a grey background, then it would be perfect. But they added the rain to kind of mislead you. So with the 3 of Swords, and 3 is always about growth and creativity, groups, progression, expression. Here you have 3 like-minded people who are coming together passionately, communicating and working together, like-minded, and having a great old time. It's kind of a meeting card. When I see this, I tend to go by the fact of people coming together passionately. But I ignore the rain. I just ignore the rain because it's always a positive card. So now you look at the Justice card, the Emperor and the Magician and the 3 of Swords, and you begin to see this kind of force of human that is an order, that is coming together over you. And you have the gentleman here with the Three of Wands, who's clothed with many different colours, but it is red. The magician is girded with the Ouroboros belt, where this snake, hopefully that goes into the Ouroboros, and he's girded with the tail-eating snake. So when you see somebody girded, it's an old-fashioned term, but it means basically it's the core of his personality or his identity. And so although he's wearing rust, he's girded with red. So in the core of him is leadership and power. And so where you see a red is going to indicate where that person is feeling leadership or powerful emotions of power. So here you've got the red tights and the red hat, and you've got the infinity lemniscape here. He's got wonderful orange, and he's wearing red, and he's got green, and it's always like, oh, he doesn't know what to do, juggling a bit. No, this this card is he's feeling incredible power. He's feeling empowered, and with the legs, it's all about that action and head knowledge. He knows that he's confident in what he can do to create a constant wealth and resource. Because twos are all about partnerships, choice, duality, balance. And the juggling just puts everybody off, but it isn't. It's a massively great card. So let's have another little gander then at a few others. Another one viewed as negative. Oh, he's a bit of a skinflint. No, he isn't. He's got a purple cloak of royalty, and he's got the red lining. So, and a coat, again, symbolic. The coat is symbolic of rank. You know, you either had a great coat or a crappy coat, and that kind of, you know, gave you, it defined you between the sort of the lower echelon and the upper echelon. But he wears purple, and it's red underneath. So underneath him, inside of him, like the belt, because she has a belt here and it's red. So he underneath all of it, he's empowered. Now, a quickie here, because we're gonna finish off in a minute. So here you have the fire angel, or is she? She's got red wings, so this is definitely leadership potential with temperance. But look at the angel here. It's one of violet and pink, which is unconditional love, nurturing and innocent, awakening people up. It's very non-threatening. Where here it's fire energy and sun, with the red wings. So it's a very powerful card of somebody who is very powerful. Looking at the kings, he's got leadership, but it's kind of more of a lining, because the King of Cups doesn't really lead in that sort of way. He's not really, you know, a King of Cups feels passionately, but he's not really going to, you know, he's not like the Justice, or not the Justice, he's not like the Hierophant or the Emperor underneath. This man is content. He's been a leader. He's got the red tights and the red hat, and it served him well, and he's content. With the Lovers cards, it's red and purple. I mean, the red and the purple is basically, with this particular, with the sun behind him, is the creator. And dare I say, possibly alien. So here this is what they believe, you know, just don't ball me out. This is what they believe. So here you have the red cape, this wonderful card of leadership, where he knows that with the swords in the back, that he is he's learnt the lessons from the past, and I know he's lying down, presumably gone, but it isn't. Okay, he holds the two fingers of rulership. Again, don't be fooled. Here we've got the pensive knight. Shall I go? Shall I not? Shall I go? Shall I not? Well, you know, he's slow and steady. He's a bit of a plodder, but his reins are red on the horse. The black horse is formality and stability. Force. You know, where he goes, because of the red and the black, you are certain that he won't put a step wrong. He's young, he's a knight, he's not impetuous, but he will make solid decisions. And he understands the power that he holds on where to plant it. And the yellow card, yellow background, ooh, can't wait to do yellow. So here we have over here the red cloak, you know, so he's set his boundary. He's very balanced with his green and his brown, very earthly grounded. But with his red cape, he's like, do you know what? They are below me. I'm off. So we can see all sorts of red, that she's seated on a red throne. She's wearing pomegranates. Yes, it's got red in it, but and it is fertility and all of that, but she's seated on a red throne, so she knows, the earth knows its power. Lovely card, very definitely red tights, so action. So where you have it on the tights, it's action. He's putting into action, formalizing it, formalizing work, action into what he's doing. And here, now, this is classic example of red being used. So you've got the impetuous Knight of Cups. If I had a Knight of Cups come towards me, as I do have on occasion, yeah, it's all well and good, but the red is in the fish, the imagination. So basically his imagination is ruling him. Very Piscean card. And so a lot of fantasy there, not a lot of substance. But so for me, yeah, a bit of a no-go. I'll pass, mate. Wait till you get to be a bit of a king. Don't know why I put that in, because that's rust. We got the Hanged Man, again, in the tights. So this is telling you this is an action that you have to actually do. It's not going to come to you to be a Hanged Man. Hanged Man is somebody, it's often mistaken with the Hermit card. But the Hangman in this state of just spiritual awakening, but he's doing it. It's not coming to him, he does it. Sex magic with the red in the middle, sex energy. Action, he knows it in his head and he knows it in his boots. He's doing the walking. He knows what he needs to do. He feels empowered enough to do it, and he goes and does it. Same with the red cap. Same with the red, I don't know what you call that kind of cap with the tights. Hers is underneath her, like we've seen with the Four of Pentacles. And look at him, lastly. So you've got the cape here. He's got owls on his cloak. Oh no, they're not owls, sorry. Do you know, I've never noticed that. And I've scoured these pictures. I never noticed. He's got a grey bird with a red background. Why have I not known that? But anyway, so he's got this, he's got a rust cloak, but he has got a red garment with the grey birds. So here is somebody that feels, he's a knight, very impetuous, but he feels that he has the leadership skills to go and do it, even though he's not a king, and he's definitely not a queen. So, yeah, impetuous, but he feels he has the right to do it. So, what fun was that? Reds are great, and I think that's all I've got to say on that. See you on yellows, but I'm also going to be doing some fun, I'm going to be doing fun dailies on shorts for using this deck actually. I love this deck, but I don't use it, I don't really use it, and I don't use it for personal spreads. It seems such a waste because they're such good cards. So I thought I'd do shorts, so look out for them if you want a very quick astrological star sign. I think I don't know if I'm going to do it weekly or daily. I'm not sure. I'll see how long it takes me to do it, but yeah, look out for them for shorts. All right then, bye folks.